Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to today's class. So today we are going to be working on the arms, okay, on the upper body. So we're going to work the arms, the shoulder girdle, and the muscles that stabilize the shoulders. So if you can work with weights, if you have weights, that's good. Light weights, okay. Otherwise you can use this Pilates balls. They're really nice. They're only half a kilo, those ones, and you can incorporate them in the whole session, any session that you do, and really help to tone the arms. So they are very good. If you want to know more about them, let me know later or email me. And otherwise, these foot cans are perfect. Okay, they're half a kilo as well. You can use them, and they, you know, you can tone your arms with them. So whatever thing you have, weights, foot cans, or balls, just get them. We're going to start standing, okay? Good, so stand up. I'm going to go a little bit further back so you can see me, okay? Good, and we're going to start standing. Just focus on your posture first. Connect your feet with the ground, okay, like the roots of a tree. Soften the knees. Hips, knees, and ankles in the same line. Okay, lengthen up through the spine, all the way up through the crown of the head. Release your shoulders down, arms by your sides, and palms facing your body. Okay, let's take a few moments here. Focus on our breathing. Inhaling deeply through the nose, and exhaling deeply through the mouth. Breathing on the rib cage, expanding the rib cage as you breathe in. And relaxing and contracting the rib cage as you breathe out. That's good. Lovely. Okay, open your eyes if they're closed. And now we're going to get our heels together. Okay, so the toes are slightly out. Good. We're going to focus on the pelvic floor. Okay, so we're going to place the hands in this position. Okay, and on the out breath, you're going to think about squeezing the pelvic floor. As you squeeze, you're going to lift a little bit your hands up, okay? Just a little bit. Imagine you are zipping a tight pair of trousers and then you release them, okay? So on the out breath, squeeze and pull up your pelvic floor, like zipping up a tight pair of trousers and then release. Okay, and squeeze and pull up. Good. And then release. Exhale. And breathe in as you release. Good. And we're going to start zipping up all the way up. So you're going to go all the way up, zip, 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 zip up to the top of your sternum and then release them. Okay. Exhale, zip up, all the way up to the top of the sternum and then release. That's it. Exhale. Squeeze and pull up from your pelvic floor all the way up to the top of the sternum and then release. Good. And exhale. That's lovely. And then release them. Okay. We're going to add a plie now. So as you zip up, you're going to bend the knees, keeping them in alignment with your ankles and then release. Okay. So zip up, bend the knees, and then release. Good. Breathe out. And then release. Good. Exhale. That's lovely. Zip up, all the way up. Fantastic. And release down. One more time here. Okay, now we're going to do relevé. So this time, you're going to roll up on the balls of the feet as you zip up. And then release. Okay, so zip up, so you roll up on the balls of the feet. And then release. Breathe out, zip up from your pelvic floor, activating all the muscles on your lower abdomen, core. Good. Release down, carry on. Lovely. And one more time. And then gently release. Okay, lovely. So from this position, you can find a parallel position with your arms. Okay, we're gonna take just the arms back, working the chest, expanding the chest, and we're working the triceps and the back of the shoulders. Okay, so the out breath, just taking the arms back and then release. That's it. Opening the chest. Don't force it. Okay. And keep this zipping up action, okay, throughout the class. That's it. And we're gonna do one more time here. And then release. Now we're gonna take the arms to the front, in front of the shoulders, okay? So right in front of the shoulders, no up, that's it. And then we're gonna bend the elbows and extend. So just bending halfway, okay? You don't take your hands towards the shoulders, just halfway. Bend and extend, okay? That's it, bend and extend, good. That's lovely, good. We do two more here, and one more time, bend and extend, release for a moment. Good, we're gonna take the arms up again. We're gonna open them so you can see them by your peripheral vision, okay? Not too far back. Okay, and we do the same action, bend and extend, okay? Bend and extend, good. Bend and extend. Just two more. And last one, fantastic. And then take them to the front and release your arms down. Okay, lovely. So we're gonna bend just the legs and extend, okay? So just bending the legs and extending the legs. Good, bend and extend. Good, bend and extend. Lovely, bend and extend. This time we're gonna keep the knees bent. Okay, I'm gonna go by to the side so you can see me. So you bend the knees, keep them over the ankles, and then you're gonna hinge forwards from your hips. Okay, so your spine is still neutral, lengthening away to the crown of the head. Okay, your arms are gonna be right below the shoulders here. Okay, and then you're gonna start taking your arms up, and then you take them down. Okay? So you float your arms up. So imagine, you can imagine that you are a puppet, you have some string puppets on your elbows that are pulling your elbows up as you float your arms up. Okay? And then you release them. And keep the abdominal connection, your zip up, your ribs connected, hugging the lower ribs. That's it. Open, work in the back of the shoulders here, the arms, the muscles that stabilize the shoulders. Lovely. And we do one more time, last one. And then we come back up. Okay? Good. So from this position, we're gonna place the arms here. You can imagine that there are two buckets of water there, and you're gonna start like swirling the water. Okay? So drawing circles as you swirl the water on the buckets of water. Okay, and we're gonna carry on with the swirling as you take your arms up, as you raise your arms. Okay, keep swirling the water, not too too fast. Slowly keep swirling the water, raising your arms. Okay, keep going up. And start to connect your abdominals, hugging the lower ribs as you take your arms up. See how far you can go, keeping the connection. That's lovely. And then we are going to reverse the swirling as you take your arms down. Okay. That's it. Going down. Lovely. And done. And we are going to do that again one more time. Okay. So you reverse the way of the swirling. And start to raise your arms. Feel the abdominal connection. The ribs as you take your arms up, hugging the lower ribs. See how far up you can take your arms comfortably, okay? Don't force it. And then start to taking your arms down. Good. That's it. Well done, everyone. Taking them down. Great. Oof. And release. Okay, good. So again, let's bend and extend the legs for a moment. Just bending and extending. Good. Okay, and same as before, we're gonna keep the knees bent. We're gonna hinge forwards, okay? And we're gonna take the arms back. I go to the side so you can see it, okay? So arms back, and this time we're gonna pulse the arms up and down. In 2, 3, 4, 5, and out 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got to keep the length of the spine from the top of the head to your tailbone, okay? If you want to work a bit harder here, you're welcome to go further down, sitting back. So you work harder on your thighs, okay? If in case you want to work harder. Otherwise, just stay there and keep pulsing up, pulse up. And we are toning here the back of the arms, the triceps. A really good exercise to tone those muscles. If you want to do it every day, you will feel the difference. That's good. Lovely. Keep the length of the spine. Make sure you don't round the spine. Okay, or take the head down. Keep the length. Lovely. And now we're gonna stop. Stop that. And on the out breath, we're gonna try to get the hands together. Don't bend the elbows. And then release. And try to get your hands together. Squeezing, pinching your shoulder blades and release. And hands together. Shoulder blades come to each other. Release. And again. That's lovely. And release. We're gonna drop the arms down, okay, head down. And we're gonna swing the body, just releasing tension on your arms, releasing tension on your head, your neck, and your shoulders. So take a little break here. Okay, find your stillness. And on the out breath, we're gonna roll up to standing. So roll up, activating the abdominals, lower abdominals, roll all the way up, lengthen up toes, shoulders down, breathe in, and on the breath out, we're gonna roll down, chin towards the chest as you start to roll down towards the floor. Soften the knees as you go down, and feel the heaviness of your head, your arms, your shoulders as you go down towards the floor. If you have lower back issues, bend the knees a little bit more, okay? And then on the out breath, roll up through the spine, vertebra by vertebra, till your head comes up at last, okay? Lengthen up, so breathe in. As you breathe out, chin towards the chest and roll down. Keep some space between the chin and the chest though, okay? Keeping some space there. Roll all the way down. And the out breath and roll your spine, roll up to stand. easy shoulders down. Okay, fantastic. So from here, we're gonna take our right arm up. Okay, your right arm up. Good. Breathe in and breathe out as you slide the hand along the leg, bending the spine. Okay. Now we're gonna float your arms, one up, one down, and you slide the hand along the leg as you bend your spine. Good. And float in your arms. You can bend the arms slightly and side. Okay. Float in your arms and side. So now we're gonna float just your left arm down. Okay. So this time we're gonna go this way. Bend and extend. Breathe in. On the breath out, you're gonna start just by sliding the hand along the leg. Okay. And you're gonna, as you slide the hand along the leg, you're gonna press with the right foot. So you don't allow your pelvis basically to go to one side, okay? I want you to keep the pelvis in the same position as you reach, okay? And then release, bend, and release. Other arm up, good? And slide the hand along the leg as you go to the side. Pressing this time, I think this time is your right foot, the one that press, maybe before was the left, sorry. And then center, and okay, so bend. So imagine you have a wall here next to you. You don't want to touch the wall with your hip, okay? And release, and down, okay? So bend, extend the arm, slide the hand along the leg, pressing with your right foot. You don't allow your pelvis to go to the side. Release, and back. This time, we're gonna go up. We're gonna find the position, flexion, okay? Good, so as you are here, you're gonna bend your top arm, the arm that is on top, and extend. Okay, so bend and extend. So you should feel a bit more the stretch as you bend it, okay? Bend and extend, and bend and extend, lovely. Release and release the arm, okay? All the sides, bend, extend. So sliding the hand along the leg, finding your position, okay? So from here, we drop the arm and extend. We drop the arm and extend, okay? Drop the arm and extend. And keep in mind that you have a ball here between your arm and your head, and you are squeezing that ball at the same time, okay? Extend, and one more time, bend and extend, and then lengthen and release down. Okay, fantastic, well done. So from here, open your toes out, heels out, and toes out, okay? Good, so on the out breath here, we're gonna do the out breath as we bend the knees. Take the arms in front, zip up, open the arms, and then release, okay? So bend the knees, arms in front, open, and release, okay? Think about your zip up as you open and release, okay? Exhale, zip up the pelvic floor. And good. Open and up, good. That's lovely. And we're gonna do, let's do one more time here, and then we'll reverse the way, okay? So when you're ready, out, in, and lengthen, okay? Arms out, in, and lengthen. Out as you bend your legs, lengthen, lovely, out, lengthen, two more. And more. Okay, lovely. We're gonna hold the position here now, okay? Hold it there. Maybe drawing circles with your arms here, one direction. Good. Keep your pelvic floor muscles active. Reverse the weight of the shoulders, of the circles. That's good. Great. Well done. And then release. Okay, so from here, we're going to turn the palms and float the arms all the way up. Float them up. Turn the palms down and float your arms down. Okay? Feel some resistance on the way up and on the way up, down. Imagine the air is very, very thick. But you can imagine that you are on a swimming pool and there's water. Okay, and one more time. Floating the arms all the way up and floating the arms all the way down. Okay, now we're gonna swing the body from side to side. So bend and swing, 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 swing. That's good. Swing in. That's lovely. And slowly find the stillness. Well done. And we're gonna stand on the back of your mats, okay? And we're gonna roll down. So we're gonna roll down and do push-ups. So maybe bandana, you can do the push-ups against the wall, okay? So you go to the wall and you just do the push-ups on the wall, okay? And for the rest of us, we're gonna go all the way down on the out breath, roll all the way down. And you can drop your hands by your sides, okay? And then we're gonna touch the mat. You can bend the knees if you need to, okay? If that's easy for you, and then you can walk your hands 1, 2, 3.5. Extend your legs, and you find your downward dog position here, okay? Good. Then we're gonna come up to a plank position. So your shoulders are right over the wrist. So if you have wrist issues here, you can go down on your forearms, okay, and just stay there. Otherwise, we're gonna try the push-up. So you can keep your knees off the floor, or you can drop the knees down on the floor, okay? And then you're gonna bend your elbows, and then you push up, okay? Bend the elbows. So maybe Karen, see how it goes this with your shoulder issue, and push up, okay? Might be okay because it's your thoracic spine, and then you come back to your downward dog. Stretch there, okay? And some of you, if you don't want to go up and down, you can stay on your side pose here, waiting. Otherwise, walk your hands towards your feet, and on the out breath, roll up through the spine. Okay, we're gonna do it 2 more times. So if you don't want to go up and down, you can stay down and wait for us on your side pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Chin to the chest as you roll all the way down towards the floor. Touch the mat. Start to walk your hands. 1, 2, 3.5. And then you stretch in your downward dog position. Find your plank. Drop the knees down if you want to modify the exercise. Bend the elbows. Push, bend, push. One more time, bend, push up. Hips up to the ceiling. Stretch. Walk your hands towards your feet. And on the out breath, roll up through the spine. Okay, lengthen up top. We do 1 more time. Breathe in. On the breathe out, roll down. Vertebra by vertebra. Okay, walk your hands. 1, 2, 3.5. Stretch. And find a plank position. Okay, knees down if you want to modify. Okay, bend the elbows. Breathe in. Breathe out. Push. Bend. Push. And 1 more time. Bend and push. This time we're gonna stay down. So find your downward dog position and stretch. Stretch there for a moment. And then we're gonna drop the knees down on the floor. Sit on your heels and stretch your spine. A few deep breaths here. And then roll up through the spine. Okay, right. So we're gonna shift the weight to one side, turn the legs around. We're gonna come to the front of the mat. Get your cans, your weights, your balls with you. Again, so let's start here. Let's start just placing the hands behind the thighs, okay, with the spine nice and tall, lengthening shoulders on top of the hips. So your feet can be down on the floor. If this is uncomfortable, you can take your feet up and just keep the heels down, okay? So on the out breath, we're gonna, remember last week when we were working on the spine, taking the two poles towards each other, pelvis to hip, hips to pelvis, okay? Find an equal flexion there. And then you are gonna push with your hands as you lengthen your spine. And then you are gonna find equal extension. So pushing the sternum forwards and finding your equal extension, okay? And let's do that again. Lengthen the spine, finding equal flexion, head to pelvis, pelvis to head. And then lengthen. And then push your sternum forwards from your mid-back and find your equal extension, okay? Let's do it 2 more times. Lengthen and push forwards as you extend, and we do 1 more time, okay? Finding your equal flexion. Lengthen and pushing forward from your sternum. Fantastic, and then release again. Let's get the cans now. So if you have lower back issues, you want to take it easy. We're gonna tell the pelvis, like kind of finding your equal flexion there, and then you're gonna stay there, okay? And if you want to work harder, the ones that want to work a bit harder, you can go farther down, only as far down as is comfortable for you and for your back, okay? Then you take a deep breath in there and breathe out as you roll back up and lengthen the spine, okay? So again, as you ready, tilting, finding your flexion, keeping the position, go down and lengthen up, okay? So find your equal flexion here and start to go down, keeping this shape. Only as far down as is comfortable for you. And then lengthen up, okay? On the next time, we're gonna hold the position. So find your equal flexion, keep the shape as you go farther down, as far down as is okay for you to go. We're gonna hold the position there, okay? Then we're gonna take one arm up. See how far up you can go, keeping the shape, release, and take the other arm up. And release. 1 more time on each arm. Up, and down, up, and down. Keep your abdominals active and release, roll back up. Lengthen up tall, okay? Good, so finding your equal flexion. Start to go farther down towards the floor. We do that again. 1, 2, and 1 more time on each arm. Release if you need to, okay? So listen to your body. Any pain or discomfort, release or stop and roll back up. Okay, lengthen up top. Okay, this time, again, we're gonna find the position. So adjust the exercises as needed if you need to adjust them. Find the position, okay? We're gonna turn the palm up, your right palm or your left, and then you're gonna open the arm and twist the spine. And then you take it back and turn the palm down. So turn your left palm up, open and twist, release, and turn the palm down, and then you roll back up to the position. Okay, we do it 1 more time. So tilting, finding the position. Good, turn one palm, open and twist the spine, and release, turn the palm down. Turn the other palm up, open, twist, release, and turn it down and roll back up. Ooh, one more time here, okay? So find the position, okay? Good. You can hold it there or go farther down. You choose. You can always keep your feet up if that helps. And then we're going to take both arms up, only as far up as is comfortable. And then release down. One more time. And release down and roll up. Lengthen. Good. Last one. And we tilt the pelvis. Find the position you want to work. Take your arms up. Lower. Take your arms up. Lower. Well done, everyone. Release. And release. Stretch. Drop the weight. Stretch here. Stretch your spine. Take a little break. Releasing tension. Move your neck, head, shoulders, your arms. Okay, release. So one more exercise here, okay? So if you find it comfortable, you feel comfortable here on your hips, find maybe a different position for your legs, okay? We're gonna take the arms up, and then we're gonna drop the elbows, drawing the shoulder blades down towards the lower back, and we extend, and we bend. Okay, extend. So the action comes from your shoulder blades, taking the shoulder blades down towards the lower back. That's lovely. And one more time. And shoulder blades down. Okay, take your arms up. Extend them in front of the shoulders. We're going to roll all the way down towards the floor. And we're going to take the arms over the head. Give a nice stretch to the body here. Reach away through your toes, through your fingers. Lovely. And then we're going to take the arms by the sides in alignment with the shoulders. And we're going to bend our legs. Again. Good. So we're going to keep our feet together, legs together. If you want to take it easy, level one, maybe keep your feet down. If you want to work a bit harder, you're going to keep your legs in a tabletop position. Okay. We're going to turn the palms up with the hands on the ball, the weights on the hands. Okay. Squeezing the legs together, we're going to take the legs towards the right. And as you take the legs towards the right, you're going to take your right arm towards the left. And then we squeeze the legs together as you go back to center. So breathe in, legs to the left, and left hand to the right. Okay, and squeeze your legs together, exhale as you take them back to the center. So your inner thighs are active throughout the exercise. Legs to one side, arm and head to the other side, and back to center. Legs to one side, arm and head to the other side. We try to keep the shoulder in contact with the floor, okay? Carry on your own pace. Exhale. Okay, we just do one more time on each side. You can keep your feet down. Remember, if you need to, keep your feet down on the floor. Fantastic, well done. And then come back to center. Okay, let's drop our feet down if they are up. And you can keep your shoulder width apart, feet width apart. You can. Then you take your arms over the head. Okay, so we're going to take the arms up towards the ceiling as we breathe in. On the breath out, you're going to start to lift your head and curl up. And as you curl up, you're going to take your right leg up. Okay? And then you breathe in and breathe out to lower. So breathe in, arms to ceiling, breathe out, head of the floor, curl up, left leg up. And breathe in and breathe out to lower. Okay? Inhale, arms up. Exhale as you curl up, taking one leg up. And release. So arms up, head and leg as you breathe out, in and lower. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. The other leg, the left, breathe in, pick up your left, Pull up and release down. This time we're gonna hold the position, okay? So keep your feet down, take your arms up, hold the position there. So now you can go, as you hold the position, you can go lifting one leg up at a time, so doing single leg folds here. Those who want to work a bit harder, level 2, take your legs up to your tabletop and maybe drop one leg down at a time, okay? Doing your toe taps. So single leg folds or toe taps. Hold the position there. That's lovely. Good. One more time on each leg. Well done, everyone. Drop your feet down. Take your arms up and release and stretch your arms over the head. Good. Take a break here. We're going to do that again. Okay? So we're going to take a deep breath in, arms to ceiling. Breathe out, head of the first, you curl up. Okay? So this time, you can do double leg folds. So you can take your right leg up, left leg up, and then you drop right leg down, left leg down, okay? And you carry on starting with the left. Or for those who want to work a bit harder, you're gonna lift one leg up at a time, and you're gonna do a double leg drops, okay? So both legs go down at the same time, only as far as you can go comfortably. Okay, one more time on its side. If you're doing double leg fold, or 2 more times, you're doing double leg drops. Lovely. And then take your arms up and take your arms over the head. Good. Hug your knees on the chest. You can release your arms by the sides. Good. Squeeze. Rock from side to side. Maybe we can do a little bit of rocking here, okay? Rocking. So good. Maybe going all the way up and then tilting the pelvis and going down. Okay, so let's rocking. That's it, lovely. And then release all the way up. Okay, good. So we are gonna go on one side now. We're gonna prepare for our side bends. Didn't come out. Okay, so we're gonna find this position, elbow below the shoulder. Okay, sole of the feet in alignment with the bottom, and we can get one ball, one can, one weight, what you have. Okay, good. So we're gonna start pushing the waist up as you take your arm up. Okay, let's do this a few times only, and then you release down. So beginners on level 1, you can maybe just stick to this. So pushing the waist up and then releasing. Okay, so the action comes here from your waist, pushing up as you take the arm up and then releasing down. Okay, if you want to work a bit harder, you're gonna push up here and then you're gonna lift your hips up. Okay, and then from here, we're gonna take the arm over the head as you push further up with your hips, with your waist. Okay, and then you release, unwind, and release down. Okay, so waist up, arm up. Leave your pelvis off the floor. And take the arm over the head. And unwind, and release down. Okay, so push up, lift the pelvis up, arm over, reach along, and unwind, and release down. Okay, lovely. One more time. Up, push, arm over the head, and unwind and release down. Okay, we're gonna lie all the way down on the mats now. Resting your head on your arm, and make sure you can see your toes if you look down. Okay, so your legs a little bit forward. Find a small gap here underneath your waist if you can. Okay, so you keep the activation here on your abdominals, your abdomen. Okay, so we're gonna take your top leg up and your arm up, up and over. Lengthening, reaching away in both directions and then taking them down, okay? From the out breath, you take up, lengthen away, and then you release. Okay, so for those who want to work a bit harder, you can try to do both legs up at the same time, trying to keep the balance, and then you release it, okay? Breathe out, and then release. That's lovely. Breathe out. Lengthen away, and release. Good. Breathe out, activating your pelvic floor, your lower abdomen, and release. So keep this zip up action that we've been doing in the beginning, and then release. Lovely. Again. Okay, next one. We're gonna lift one or two legs. We're gonna keep the arm here, right over the shoulder. We're gonna draw 3 circles. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Trying to keep the balance. 1 or 2 legs up. Okay, and then we release everything down. Okay, lovely. We're gonna drop, roll on your front. Okay, keeping your weights with you. Your hands, this time try to have your hands, okay? And we're gonna place the hands on top of the hands here. Foreheads on the floor. Okay, so on the out breath, we're gonna start to roll the hands as you take your chest up. Initiate the movement from your shoulders, taking them back, okay? And then breathe in as you release. So breathe out. Think also about pushing the sternum forwards, finding your equal extension, and then release. So make sure you don't overextend your neck. Okay, see how far you can go comfortably, and release. Exhale. Push forwards. And then release. Okay, breathe and push forwards with the sternum. Shoulders down, roll up, and release. Just carry on. That's lovely. One more time here. Okay, so now we're gonna hold the position. So you're gonna lift up, not too far up, okay? Lifting the ribs if you can. And then we're gonna hover the legs. And we're gonna beat the heels together. So hover your legs, beat your heels together as you hold the position here. Beat, 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 beat. In 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one in 2, 3, 4, 5. And out 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. Release down. Good. Okay, now we're gonna take the arms by the sides with the palms facing up. Okay, so on the out breath, we're gonna lift up, lift from the chest. So same exercise, pushing the sternum up and then release down. Okay, so push forwards and upwards with your sternum and then release down. And you take the shoulders down at the same time, shoulder blades towards the lower back, and release. Exhale. And release. Exhale. And release. Good. Breathe out. And release. Lovely. On the next one, we're gonna hold the position, okay? So push forwards and upwards with the sternum. Hold the position, the arms up. We're gonna lift over the legs and beat your heels together again. Beat, 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 beat. That's it. In 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep holding the hands, working the back of the arms at the same time. One more time. In 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4, 5. And release down. Fantastic. Well done, everyone. So release the hands. Good. Okay, so we're gonna place the hands below the shoulders. We're gonna find a plank position here. Okay, so push up and find your plank position. We're gonna hold it here, okay? And see if you can take one knee at a time towards the chest, okay? For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. We're gonna drop the pelvis down, finding your cobra. Good. You can drop the knees down if you need to. And stretch there. Lovely. Tap the toes under. Find your plank again. Good. Hold the position there. Maybe you roll forwards and you roll backwards. Okay, forwards and backwards. Go on your forearms if you have wrist issues. That's lovely. Well done. Okay, drop your knees down. Sit on your heels, stretch your spine. Take a little break. Lovely. And then release, roll up through the spine. Good. So we got to on the sides again here. Okay, on the other side. So I'm gonna do the other sides here for the side bend. So finding the position, elbow right below the shoulder, sole of the feet in alignment with your bottom. Okay, so when you're ready, we're gonna take the arm up. Okay, we're gonna push the waist up at the same time, and then we release. Okay, let's do this a few times. So pushing the waist up, taking the arm up, and then release. So you can carry on doing this, okay, if you want to take it easy. Otherwise, push, lift your pelvis, take the arm over the head, pushing the waist up, release and wind, and release down. Okay, so waist and up, hips, pelvis off the floor, arm over the head, reach long, unwind, and release down. Okay, so when you're ready, up, and pelvis up, arm over, push the waist, unwind, and release down. Okay, and again, arm and waist, pelvis up, stretch, unwind, release down. Last one, up, pelvis, stretch, hips, unwind, and release down. Okay, lovely. We're gonna lie on the sides, resting the head on your arm. So finding this small gap under the waist, okay, activating all these muscles, and make sure you can see your toes if you look down. So start to take one arm up as you take your top leg up, reach long, lengthening away, and then you release down. Okay, so taking the arm and the leg up. Good. And for those who want to work harder, you can try to lift both legs up at the same time. Trying to keep the balance and then release. Breathe out, lift and lengthen, and then release. One more time. Don't forget about your activation of the pelvic floor. Zip up. 2 more. And last one. Okay, lovely, well done. So we're gonna, we're gonna keep it here. I forgot the circle of the arms, so hold the position. We're gonna circle the arms 3 times. For 1, for 2, and for 3. And now we take it down, okay? And then we're gonna roll on our back. Good, okay, so we're gonna prepare for a shoulder bridge. So let's keep just the arms down at the moment, feet below the knees, and hip width apart. Okay, on the out breath, we're gonna tilt the pelvis. We're gonna start to press down with the feet as you roll your spine all the way up to the tips of your shoulder blades. So take a deep breath in there, and on the breath out, you release down. vertebra by vertebra. Just do it a few times here, just tilting and rolling, pressing down with the feet. Thinking about taking the front of the thighs towards the back of the room, softening the ribs, opening the collarbone, and then release. And again, pressing down. Open your collarbone, your shoulders. Keep the space between your chin and your chest. And then you release down. Again, now get your weights, your cans. This time we're gonna roll up. We're gonna hold the position there, okay? And then we're gonna take opposite arm and leg up and down with the same arm and leg up and down. Same up and down and same up and down. We swap sides, up and down, lovely, up and down. Press down with the foot that is on the floor, down, up and down. Fantastic. And now we can start to release down, vertebra by vertebra. Okay, one more time. We go all the way up. So we tilt the pelvis, roll up through the spine. Okay, open your chest, your collarbone, soften the ribs. Take both arms up. We're gonna open the arms out to the side and take them back. Float them down and float them back. Out and up, out, up, out, and up. You're gonna keep them out and down. Open, hold the position there. Opening the chest, the shoulders. That's lovely. We're gonna take now the arms over the head. And slowly we're gonna roll down vertebra by vertebra, keeping the arms where they are. Okay, lovely. We're gonna take the arms up towards the ceiling. We're gonna raise with your right hand towards the ceiling. Breathe in and breathe out. Drop the shoulders down and reach and drop, reach, drop, reach, drop, reach, drop. Last one, reach and drop. Take your arms down to loose your hands. Have your right knee on the chest. Stretch out your left leg. And we're gonna roll on your left hip, crossing the leg and looking towards your right, extending your right arm. And then release and swap legs. Stretch here. And you cross the, take the leg across the body, rolling on your right hip. Extend your left arm and look towards your left hand. Notice your rib cage. Make sure your rib cage is not popping up or flaring out, okay? Just hug the lower ribs in. Great. And then release. Okay. Let's extend the legs, extend the arms, reach long, flex and point your feet. Good. Take your arms by your side with your palms facing up. Open your legs slightly wider. Allow your feet to fall apart and relax. Close your eyes. Breathe in and out through the nose on your tummy. Just naturally. Just bring your awareness to your toes and your feet. Is any sensation there? Just allow them to relax. Then move your awareness up to your legs, your lower legs, your knees, your thighs. Is any sensation? going on your legs now? Just allow them to relax. And bring the awareness to your hips, your pelvis, your bottom. Notice any tension there, any sensation. Allow them to relax. So you feel the heaviness of your hips, your pelvis, your legs, and your feet sinking on the mat. You're gonna bring the awareness up to your abdomen, your back, your chest. Just notice any sensation there, any tension. And allow them to relax. And moving the awareness to your shoulders, your arms, elbows, wrists, hands and fingers. Noticing any sensation there. Just allow them to relax. And bring the awareness to your neck and jaw, your chin, face, your head. Noticing any sensation, any tension. Allow them to relax. Allow your jaw to relax. Feel the weight of your head, your shoulders, your back sinking on the mat. And then just wiggle your toes and your fingers. And hug one knee at a time on your chest to rock. Good. And then roll on one side. Take a few deep breaths on the sides. And when you're ready, use your hand to push yourself up. Lovely. So thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for joining today. Good.